So let's continue again with the grep command now. Okay, we said the hypothesis here is to search for the pattern ACCACA with small letters everything. And I use the minus color just to highlight the motifs effect. And you see here that found this motif in this line and the motif in this line and so on. Okay, now this is case sensitive, which means that it will strictly search for small a, small c, small c, small a, small c, small a. If I want to do a case insensitive search, I use the -i flag. Now you see that it prints out the motif also where it is in capital letters. And any combination of this, so this is equivalent to this one, for example, or this one, or this one. It's exactly the same motif, as you see here. And the grep has several nice options. So, for example, if I use the -e version of grep, so this is the extended grep, I can search for more complicated patterns, like, for example, if I use this plus here, it says search for a pattern, case sensitive, which is an A, C, C, and then one or more A's, and then a C, and then an A. So let's see where it found here. For example, ACC 3 A's and CA, ACC 2 A's and CA, ACC 3 A's and CA, then ACC 3 A's and the CA, ACC 3 A's and the CA, and so on. ACC 1A and CA, so one or more A's. I can search for using a star here, which means 0 or more. So here the pattern ACCCA is also valid. Let's see if we find any. Here it is, ACCCA. So there is no A here, but also it's valid when there is one or more A's. So 0 or more A's is exactly this pattern that you see here. I mean 0 or more A's in this position specifically. If I want a specific number of A's or any other letter here, I can use these curly brackets. And if I want up to 10 A's, let's see what we have here. So 0 A's here, 0 A's here, 0 A's here. These are all 0 A's. Let's make it a bit more complicated. Maybe let's say that we need from 2 to 10 A's. So 2 A's here, 2 A's here, 2 A's here, 2 A's here. One cannot be that it's only 2 A's. Okay, there are 3 A's here, for example. 2 A's here, 3 A's here, 2 A's, 2 A's, 2 A's, 2 A again here. Okay, we can be a bit more strict, like 7 to 10 A's, and so on. Of course, this can be mixed. So here, for example, I can say that I want 1 to 5 A's, 18 in the beginning, 1 to 5 A's, 1 to 10 C's here, 1 to 10 A's here, up to 5 C's here and so on. So TACCAA, TACCAA, TACCAA. Okay, these are in the same position. TAACCAA and so on. Now, if for example in this position I don't want to have just a C, but I allow to have ACGT, I can use a square bracket now and give all the possible letters. So now in this position, which is TA 1 to 5 times C, and then after the C I can have whatever letter and then an A. So let's see if we find anything here interesting. It's again C, it's again C. There is a T here, and so on. Okay, and now if I want anything but an ACG or an AC, so if I want a C or a G or T, I can use the scaret and then AC. So this means everything, whatever but A or C. So let's make it easier just to recognize a pattern. Okay, this one. So TAC, TACA, TAC, TACA, TACG, ACA. There's a G here, there is a G here, there is a T here. So again, this is the command. Now if I want to extract these patterns, not to just to print out the lines that contain them, I can just use the -o command, and now this will extract the patterns. So now it's very clear that you see, oh, there is a dash also. TAC-ACA, TACG-ACA, TACT-ACA, and so on. And if I go on to say, okay, here I go on from 1 to 3 A's, you see that I get also variable length patterns back. 2 A's, 3 A's, 1 A, and so on. Of course I can make it more complicated, so here up to 5 T's. And here, for example, there are 3 of them. Up to 5 T's means also no T, so for example here you will see some patterns starting with an A. If I want to be strict, I can put 1 here, so now 1 T must be in the beginning for sure. Let's see the contents of this file again. So let's search for the word remark, grep. So it highlights here where it found remark. Now if I want to search for a whole word, I will use the flag -w. -w says, okay, find the pattern, but get sure that this is a whole word, not a part of the word. And here the remark, it's a part of the word because it's remark 3. So actually here it should find nothing. And indeed, as you see, it cannot find the pattern because it's not a whole word. Now you can use these flags. No, it's not like that. I must see the manual probably of that. Okay, let's see. grep no. Okay, we will find it later on. Okay, now so this searches for whole words. You will find nothing, as we said. And now yeah, there is a quite nice, if you will get confused with all these regular expressions, there is a nice site that can help you called regx. So here, for example, it will highlight, you can play here with regular expressions and it will highlight it in the text below, and that's how you can understand actually how the regular expressions look like, because as you see here it can get really complicated. For example, something like that, it can get complicated. Of course, if you do a search here, grep regular expressions, you can find really good information actually. So the grep that you see here is a synonym for grep minus C, so it's the same like this one. And here it will search for lines that we start either with Linux or Unix. If you want to, so the dot has a special meaning here. Dot means anything. So here, for example, I just press a dot, it means any character, whatever. So here, let's make it a bit simpler. So you see this position can be whatever. But if you want to search for the dot, then you have to escape it, to use an escape symbol like this one. Of course it will find, it found it here. So this tac dot aca, and you use the escape slash for that, to specify that you need a dot. If you use the caret in the beginning of the pattern, it specifies that you search for the pattern in the beginning of the line. So for example, score, okay, this is not a good example. A here, it will search, it will print out the lines that start with an A. And I must move this one. So only this line starts with an A. If I use the $, it means that I'm searching for patterns at the end of the line. So the caret is in the beginning of the line, but now like that is at the end of the line. And you see here these 3 A's at the end of the line. Now I must specify that search for patterns here is greedy. So for example, if I use the plus here, means A, at least one A and then an A. You see here that it found this pattern, the 3 A's fulfill the requirements, but also 4 A's fulfill the requirements. So what grep does is that it prints out the longest pattern. So for example, if I press 1 to 10 here, four A's but also 3 A's match, but it prints out the 4 A's, 5 A's but also 4 A's and 3 A's match, but it prints out the 5 A's, and so on. So it's greedy. It searches for the longest pattern that fulfills the requirement. Okay, so this is for the end. Again, here it's VVEC either with small or capital V. So this is like case insensitive search here. This means VVEC and then a number between 0 and 9. So this means alphanumeric character. This means a digit between 0 and 9. Capital letter within the bracket. As we said previously, it means negation. So here it's VVEC and everything but a digit between 0 and 9. Okay, this is what I was searching for earlier. Matches an empty string at the beginning of the word and then here at the end of the word. So by using these patterns, okay, this was the example before that I got confused. It must just be a part of the pattern here. So here it matches all the words that start with remark, but they don't have to finish with remark. On the other hand, if I will do it like that, then it will search for words that end in remark, and of course it will find nothing, because everything that I have with remark is remark 3. So you can, there are many more options for grep, and you can have a good look in the internet for that. Usually what I do when I have to do some complicated regular expressions, I use Perl actually for that, or Python. It's much more comfortable. Or I just search in Google how to build up the specific motif. Okay, that's for the moment. Thank you.